Hi, this is Tom Eddins at Alchemy Center for Healing Therapies. Just wanted to do a little instructional video on home use of Moxibustion. So some of the patients I'll instruct to take home a stick of Moxa, looks like this, and use it as a warming therapy or have a loved one do it for them most of the time. So a couple key things to know about this. What we're going to do is light this. Moxa is Aurea artemisia, is a mugwort, is the herb that's rolled up in here. And so I'm going to just take the stick here. Before I light it, key thing is to find a piece of aluminum foil, and we want to make a sleeve. So I'm just going to take a little piece of aluminum foil, about 3 by 5 here, put the stick of Moxa in it and wrap it up. Just fold it over and then fold it over again, so I have a sleeve here. And then I'll just pinch around this. And this will give us something when we're done that we can put it out by just sticking it in the sleeve and pinching it off. It's important to do that rather than tamping it on something like a cigarette or something like that, because you want to preserve the tip for next time, and it helps to not scatter the hot ashes when you light it next time. So I'm going to go ahead and light this now. Want it nice and red all the way around. So I light it, I might rotate it a little bit as I'm lighting it here. Just allow it to burn, allow it to take all the way around. So you'll want to do this in a well-ventilated space, because obviously it gets quite smoky. And after that, and also somewhere where you can blow the ashes off. So I'm going to go ahead and blow this. And blow it until there's no red coming off of it, and it has a nice even red tip. Okay, so here we want to do it generally on the low back. So you can lie down like this, or you can do it sitting. I'm just going to pull the shirt up a little bit. Usually I'll instruct over the low back area here. Easiest, most common place is an area called the Mingmen, or the life gate. To find that, I find the top of the hips here and just come straight over. Then I go about 1 thumb width up from there, right on the center of the spine. So this is the area of the life gate, and usually we'll warm this and make it nice and warm and full, and it's a supplemental kind of therapy. So I'll generally tell person before I start, this should feel nice and warm, but let me know if it gets too hot. And you can just say hot, and I'll immediately know to pull it away. And then you want to hold the Moxa about a ½ inch from the skin, and every few seconds, every 3 to 5 seconds, pull it away for about a ½ second. That way it gives it just a chance to breathe, just enough chance to breathe that it doesn't get too hot. And so basically I'll just hold it over this area, can move it back and forth a little bit. So we'll just do this for about 5 to 10 minutes until it gets nice and warm. Doesn't need to be super hot, doesn't need to be bright red, but maybe just looks a little pink and feels warm to the touch. You can use the back of your hand and just put it on there and make sure it feels nice and warm. Again, not too hot, and always be attentive to the person. If they say it's hot, immediately you can pull it away. So again, you can just warming in the middle here over the Mingmen life gate fire, and warm this up. You can come out to this line where the paraspinal muscles are, about 1 inch out to either side. Warm that area as well, and that'll feel great to your patient or loved one. All right, so after about 5 minutes, feels nice and warm, looks just a little bit pink, not bright red, we'll put it out and be done. So here we take our sleeve and just slide it in there. So I'm not going to press, not going to mash it on anything, just slide it in, pinch right up here, and it's good to go. Should be ready to use next time. You just pull it out of here, light it, blow off the ashes. Don't forget to blow off the ashes from time to time. It'll take about every 45 seconds or so, it'll get covered in gray ash, and you want to blow that off because then it's not as warm and you don't want the ash to fall onto the person. That's all. If you have any trouble or have any questions at all, don't hesitate to call me at 828-773-5032. I'll be happy to talk you through it. All right, happy Moxibustioning.